Good morning. Can everyone hear me? Just want to give a 5-minute warning. We're going to start here in about 5 minutes, so please make sure to find your way to your seat. If you do not have your seat number, please make sure you grab that at the registration up front. Thank you. Good morning. If everyone could find their seats. So good morning and welcome to the 2024 State of the City for Cathedral City. I'm Brandon Marley, President and CEO with the Greater Coachella Valley Chamber of Commerce. It's my pleasure to begin today's program. So please stand with me as we welcome Valerie Cruz, a student from Cathedral City High School, onto the stage to perform the national anthem.
Say, can you say by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air. I'm so sorry. In air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Valerie. Thank you, and I'd now like to welcome our regional chair for the Greater Coachella Valley Chamber, Andrew McDuffie with First Bank.
Thank you, Brandon. Let's give it up again for that national anthem. One more time. Great job. All right, everybody. So as Brandon said, my name is Andrew McDuffie. I'm a vice president with First Bank, and I have the honor of being the chairman of the board for the Greater Coachella Valley Chamber of Commerce. First, let's just give it up for the Hilton Doubletree for this awesome lunch and the setup and everything they've done. Let's just give a round of applause to staff. Thank you all. Second, I'd like to recognize all the chamber team that's here. Brandon just got off the stage, but let's get up for the GCVCC chamber staff for putting on this event and making it happen. And I know I've seen a lot of familiar faces. There are a lot of local dignitaries here. So for all of our leaders in the Valley, will you please stand up, all the officials, dignitaries, everyone please stand up. Let's recognize you. Let's give a round of applause for the leaders of our Valley here. Thank you all for being here. All right, so next, to make these events happen, we of course have to have our sponsors. So I'd like to go through and talk about a few of these sponsors we have today. First, we have one of three. The first one is Amazon, and they will be showing a short video. So let's go ahead and give it up to Amazon, and then the video will play.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My mom, she had 2 heart attacks within less than 6 months apart. Life is interesting. I never expected for my life to go this way. Use the heel of your hand to only focus on that. 1, 2, 3. Once I got out of high school, I couldn't afford college. It was extremely frustrating. That's why I worked a lot. I loved every bit of working for Amazon. I did everything I can to stand out. I was like, wow, like for real? Like I can go to school and they'll pay for me to go to school. I took advantage of it. I couldn't help but to take advantage of it. They have a program called Career Choice. Basically, Amazon will pay up to 95% of your tuition. They actually have classes in the fulfillment center. My career is on a new, different path. I went from my job at Amazon to now I'm one-on-one with students. Yeah, because you want to keep that pressure in that area. I work for American Red Cross. I teach first aid, CPR. My motivation for the healthcare field, it was personal because of my mom.
Oh, I'm so proud of her. Oh my God.
Don't cry, Mom. Don't cry. Don't cry, Mom. Oh. If it wasn't for career choice and me taking my path with Amazon, I probably wouldn't be able to get here.
Once again, our presenting sponsor, Amazon. Let's give it up. Our next presenting sponsor is the Desert Care Network. We got a video that's going to play as well.
When you step inside one of our 3 Desert Care Network hospitals, what will you find? Well, for one, you'll find health. The highest level stroke treatments in our valley, the highest level trauma center, the highest level NICU for newborns. But you'll also find care, people committed to investing their time and their energy and their hearts into caring for others. Because health and care are better together. At Desert Regional, our team provides level 1 trauma care, the highest possible. With 385 beds, Desert Regional is the anchor of Desert Care Network. And just across the valley, in Indio, JFK Memorial Hospital serves residents and visitors to the eastern Coachella Valley with a level 4 trauma center, primary stroke center, and a broad range of services. And for those living in our high desert communities, we provide the Morongo Basin's only trauma center at High Desert Medical Center, a community hospital with a birthing center, ER, and award-winning continuing care center. Beyond hospitals, we operate 12 primary and specialty care clinics across our region, including the Comprehensive Cancer Center, Advanced Wound Healing Center, and El Mirador Surgery Center. Whether you're a visitor in Joshua Tree or a long-time Indio resident, we serve you. We treat everybody in our desert with the same level of care and dignity that we treat our own families. We provide over $100 million in free or discounted care each year. And we give over $1 million annually to local charities. Step inside a Desert Care Network hospital and you'll find a legacy of helping our community when that help is needed most, and caring for the people of our desert day and night. We are a community built on care. And as we celebrate the 75th anniversary of the Desert Healthcare District laying the foundation for Desert Regional, we believe that we are better together.
Thank you, Desert Care Network. And the last of our presenting sponsors, we have the Palm Springs International Film Society. We're actually going to have Scarlett Williamson come up to the stage. Come on up. You got the floor.
Hello, thank you so much. Welcome. My name is Scarlett Williamson, and I am the Film Awards Manager for the Palm Springs International Film Society. Many of you know that we are the Film Awards and the Film Festival that happens in January. What you may not know is that we are actually a year-round nonprofit organization. We pursue artistic and public service goals to enrich, to educate, to entertain, to initiate cultural dialogue, and celebrate cinematic excellence in any language. Our principal objectives encompass promoting film to an ever-widening audience as a powerful medium that inspires creativity, encourages introspection, and compels exploration. The Film Society aims for a leadership role in providing an extensive forum for multicultural exchange in the Coachella Valley and beyond. With the help of generous supporters like you, we have been able to increase our educational initiatives this year by over 300%. We have expanded our programs to students from Moreno Valley to all the way to Coachella. Our biggest educational program is right around the corner. It's Short Fest. It's going to take place June 18th to the 24th. This is one of the most acclaimed shorts showcases in the world. It is a 7-day competitive festival. It is an Academy Award, BAFTA, and Goya qualifying, screening hundreds of shorts from over 60 countries. Please come and join us. Some other key dates for you to remember is the prestigious Film Awards will happen on Friday, January 3rd. The festival will actually open on Thursday, January 2nd, and run through the 13th. Tables and seats for the Film Awards and passes for the festival will go on sale August 1st. We are still looking for sponsors for our upcoming events. Our hope is that our sponsorship grows. We can continue to expand our community and our educational programs. Please come and see us. We're seated right here. After, if you'd like some more information, I want to thank the Greater Coachella Valley Chamber and the City of Cathedral City for letting us participate.
Thank you, Scarlett. All right, next I would like to introduce our centerpiece sponsors. First, we have SoCal Gas Company. There we go. Yeah, give it up. We have my personal favorite, First Bank. And Southern California Edison. Let's give it up for our table sponsors. Thank you all. All right, next we'd like to thank our community sponsors. And let's just hold our applause till the end. I'm going to go through the full list, and let's give it up for everybody, okay? First, I have Alpha Media, Bank of California, Burtech Waste and Recycling Services, Cathedral City Auto Center, presented by Jessup Auto Plaza and Crystal Auto Center, Cathedral City Senior Center, Cathedral City Police Department, Desert Recreation District, Desert Urgent Care, Forest Lawn Mortuaries, NBC Palm Springs Univision, Riverside County Supervisor V. Manuel Perez, Sun Community Federal Credit Union, Visit Greater Palm Springs. Let's give it up for all of our sponsors making this event happen. All right, so as we move forward, I'm actually going to be welcoming up the chair for our CAT City, our Cathedral City Local Board, which is going to be Stephan Bouchard. Come on up, sir. The floor is yours.
I brought my cheater, just so you know. It's not in the budget for a lovely teleprompter, so thank you, everybody. Welcome. I want to welcome especially our dignitaries from across the desert and outside of the desert, if you are. My name is Stephan Bouchard, and I am the chair for the Cathedral City Business District, and I also sit on the regional board, among many other things I do in the desert. I would like to take a moment to express my gratitude towards the individuals who make up the Cathedral City Board of Directors. These amazing folks are truly dedicated to making Cathedral City Business District much better than it is, a better place. I'd like to ask all of our Cathedral City Board members present to please stand and remain standing until I have called your name. Come on. I can block the light so I can see you. First up, Joe Frazier, Frazier Pest Control. If we could hold our applause till the end, please. Peter Bedard with Convergence Healing. Sandy Jimenez with Entravision. Richard Altman with Runway Bar and Grill. Shelley Kaplan with the Cathedral City Senior Center. Darlene Ramalia with Sun Community Federal Credit Union, Tim Haydorn with Drop By Office, and Aaron Highland with Highland Media. Thank you guys for all you do for the Cathedral City community. I don't want to take it lightly, the time that we put into the chamber and our volunteerism. It makes a difference for our city. So thank you, thank you, thank you for your valuable time taken away from your business. Now let's begin our business awards. You guys get to eat, and I get to sit here and listen to my tummy grumble while I smell this wonderful food. But that's okay. I asked them to hold my plate until I sit back down so it's nice and warm. See? So, we want to acknowledge some essential business leaders in our community and to use this moment to honor our local community. Over this past year, these businesses have demonstrated a unique contribution and involvement to Cathedral City. As we announce today's award winners, we invite you, please come up to the stage to accept your award, to take a photo, and to share a few words. So first up, oh wow, that's a big picture, huh? Sandy Jimenez, our 2024 Volunteer of the Year. There we go. Come on, Sandy. Sandy Jimenez currently serves as the Senior Integrated Marketing Solutions Consultant at Entravision Communications. He's a native to the Valley and proud to have raised his family here in the Valley. Sandy is passionate about supporting local businesses and a huge baseball fan. You can ask him later which team. Over these past 2 years, Sandy has played an integral part of the Cathedral City Chamber of Commerce, leveraging connections with NBC and Univision to coordinate impactful news interviews that bring attention to community events and services. His involvement extends to the Cathedral City Mixer, where he played a key role in the success of that mixer. This year's mixer, dedicated to honoring community supporters who aided residents in the aftermath of Tropical Storm Hillary. It was a resounding success. Sandy's commitment has earned him this well-deserved award. So let's congratulate him again. I guess I give you one.
Real quick, I'm going to say something real quick. I'm Sandy Jimenez. I'm very grateful to the Greater Coachella Valley Chamber and everyone involved for this recognition. I'm still surprised that I'm the recipient for this award. You see, I serve alongside with amazing people on the Chamber of Cathedral City. These individuals, they dedicate countless hours and energy to volunteering. They volunteer because they just have a love for being involved and giving back to their communities, especially to the community of Cathedral City. I learned a lot from them, so I'm putting them on blast. Sorry, guys, I can't take all the credit for this award. So the names of these 7 individuals were mentioned earlier, but it's important to me that I recognize them again because any of them could have been the recipient of this award. But most important, I'm honored and thankful that I can participate and volunteer alongside of them. Their names are Board Chair of Cathedral City Chamber, Stephen Bouchard. Shelley Kaplan. Richard Altman. Peter Bedard. Darlene Remalia. Tim Haydorn. And Aaron Hyland. To the people I mentioned, muchas gracias. I accept this award on behalf of all of our collective efforts. Thank you.
Next up is our nonprofit of the year. That goes to the Cathedral City Senior Center. Are you guys making your way up here? I saw you during the mixer. There they are. Okay, cool. So, the Cathedral City Senior Center, CEO Jeff Corbin and COO Vic Ide have led the Cathedral City Senior Center through tremendous growth over the past 5 years. The Senior Center now offers 45% of its programs in Spanish and has transformed into a true community center for active living, providing services and programs for adults of all ages in Cathedral City. Their signature food bank now sees between 300 and 400 families every Monday, and their many community wellness partners provide access to much needed social services for our city. Come on, gentlemen.
So I'm Jeff Corbin,
And together with Vic Ide, we manage the Senior Center, and we do it under the leadership of a very active board. So we're very fortunate to have Shelley Kaplan on stage, Sue Townsley in the audience, and our board chair, Luz Gonzalez, here with us tonight. So I'll let Luz say a few words.
Hello, everyone. As mentioned, I am the board chair for the Cathedral City Senior Center, and I'm absolutely honored to be part of such a strong board like Jeff was mentioning. Seeing the transformation of the board center since I've joined has been absolutely amazing, especially because the Cathedral City is so near and dear to my heart. I grew up here, I know what the needs are, I'm very familiar, so it's very rewarding to give back to our seniors in this area. Y más que nada, me da mucho orgullo de que ya estamos ofreciendo programas en español a nuestra comunidad. Les doy muchas gracias a todos que nos han apoyado durante este tiempo, but we still got a lot to do.
So we are a nonprofit, and we exist entirely on contributions. So we have no bigger partner, no bigger supporter than the city of Cathedral City. To the person, the city council members and staff, they show up time after time after time. They roll up their sleeves, and they're a big part of what makes us so successful. So they also happen to fund the work we do with Cathedral City residents that face the biggest challenges and have the highest needs. So we have a little gift for the city council that I will bring down to the mayor unless he wants to come up. And I'll let Vic tell you just a little bit about what we do.
All right, thank you. So if you have not experienced the Senior Center recently, we invite you to come down. There are many different ways that you can experience us. We have a food bank every Monday morning that serves between 350 and 400 families every Monday. And it's a shopping experience, and we have donations from like Trader Joe's and Grocery Outlet and Vaughn's and a lot of other Cathedral City grocers who donate every week. And we set up a grocery store. So if you know anybody that's in need of food, have them come. And you know, we also have really fun programming like bingo and bunko and mahjong and all sorts of activities and fitness classes. But if you're like me and you're not old enough to join a senior center, come volunteer. We have all, that's not funny. We have all sorts of volunteer opportunities for you to participate in as well. So come see us.
Now we're going to get a photo op over here. And I neglected to state when Sandy was up here, we have a certificate of recognition from the Greater Coachella Valley Chamber, the State Assembly, State Senate, as well as the city, the county supervisors. Wow. So, wow. So this is for you guys as well. I can smell that chicken. It's driving my tummy crazy, but honestly, I'm waiting for the dessert. So, next up is our business. Where are we at? Hold on. Business of the year goes to Agua Caliente, Cathedral City. Okay, what I have on my thingy is different. Todd Berengi is the Senior VP and General Manager of Agua Caliente Cathedral City. With a 35-year career in tour and travel, casino, regional and international casino operations, Todd has brought a wealth of experience to the Agua Caliente Casinos team. We're proud to have him here to accept the 2024 Business of the Year Award. I'm sorry, they didn't give me a cheater to let me know you were subbing for him. So if you could come up and introduce yourself, and then we'll do the photo op.
No problem.
Sorry.
I am not Todd. Unfortunately, Todd couldn't be here. He is on his way, so he will be here soon. He really did want to be here in time to accept this award because it means a lot to us. My name is Breon Taveros. I am the Corporate Promotions and Partnership Marketing Manager for Agua Caliente Casinos. Some of you may have worked with me on some of our local community events. We've really tried to dive into being a part of the community this year, working with Ryan Hunt and his amazing team. And we are so honored to be the recipient of the 2024 Business of the Year Award and to be part of such a beautiful, dedicated, and industrious city. We would like to thank the Greater Coachella Valley Chamber of Commerce and the City of Cathedral City for awarding us such a prestigious award. Agua Caliente is proud to play a part in the city's economic growth and finding ways to bring our community together. Some of those events this year and for the last several years you may have seen us being involved in are the Cathedral City Balloon Festival, which we love and we cannot wait for it to come around again this November. LGBT Days, Taste of Jalisco, any chance that we can get to be a part of this community, we really want to be involved in any way we can. So on behalf of Agua Caliente Casinos, we really do sincerely thank you for this award, and we look forward to seeing all of your faces on the casino floor. Thank you.
Thank you. And now we're moving on to the mayor's ward, and luckily I don't have to do it. So I would like to welcome our mayor, Mayor Mark Carnevale, to the stage. So I'm kicking it over to our mayor. So thank you, thank you.
Appreciate it. Oh, that came on quick. I thought I had a few more minutes. Excuse me. Thank you all, and welcome to the 2024 State of the City. As Mayor of Cathedral City, I'm so proud to see our community come together to reflect our city's accomplishments. Let's give another round of applause to all of our award winners today. Before we get into some videos, really exciting stuff, panel discussion, it's my honor to present the 2024 Mayor's Award to conclude this portion of the program. And I might get a little sentimental here because I really think this is going to the right individual. This longtime Cathedral City resident taught all of us you're never too late in life to become a peace activist. Our Mayor's Award recipient grew up as a gay man in a small California town in the 1950s. Because the LGBT community was not accepted at that time, Bob suffered a deep fear of violence. Even though he was never a victim, this fear was the emotional basis for his peace activism. It should come as no surprise that he spent most of his life as an educator, helping others, learn and inspiring students to find and pursue their passions in life. After retirement, he started to assist several nonprofits in the Coachella Valley, including Cathedral City. He ended up as executive director for the Cathedral City Senior Center, and in 2020, this individual attended the Rotary E-Club of World Peace Conference. This was his turning point. He became a dedicated peace activist at the age of 80. He is the co-founder of California for a World Beyond War that opposes war between and within nations. With that experience under his belt, he founded the Cathedral City Peace Initiative and got Cathedral City designated as an international city of peace. Bob leads weekly peace meditations, demonstrates weekly on one of the busiest streets in the city, advocates for peace with civic groups, and serves as administrative and a spiritual leader for this group. And anyone in his orbit knows this individual to be kind, genuine, and always speaking from the heart. He certainly won my heart over. Bob McKinney, please accept the Special Mayor's Award, recognizing your incredible achievements.
Please stand.
They're all standing up?
I know. Oh my God. I am, for one of the first times in my life, speechless. So anyway, we are an international city of peace. We wrote an application. I wrote the application. Sue Townsley out there helped me with it, and so did Karen Riley. And our idea is we can't get anything done that's reasonable or appropriate unless we have a reasonable, peaceful environment. And I want to point out that we're already a city of peace in Cathedral City, thanks to these wonderful city councilmen and the police. I don't know, the police are very, very helpful. But we have the best crime stats this year, the last couple of years, and we're not in competition with the other 9 cities, but we do want to stay up there and continue to be peaceful. And then we promote the idea that it is possible to abolish the institution of war. And most people disagree with that, but we will continue to promote this idea. And we also, yes, thank you. And we also think that we could have even more peaceful streets in Cathedral City, and we could be peaceful within ourselves if we set our intention to do that, and that's a better way to go into the world. So I'm extremely grateful. Oh my gosh, look.
Oh, you get that too?
Yeah. Thanks, all of you. And Cathedral City is a wonderful place. I hope you all agree. Thanks.
Stand right here. Well, that was nice. You know, before I get started here, I got a script here, but I wanted to go off script just a little bit because I see so many of my friends here that I've seen all through the years. It's hard to see now with these lights, but I'll be mentioning some people's names, but I wanted to thank Mayor Linda Evans for being here personally. Thank you for showing up. And then, of course, you got Craig Smith from Fountainhead, and then, of course, from Andy Jessup from Jessup Motors. You do such a fabulous job over there. And a sight I haven't seen in a long time, Larry Davis, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. And I'm sorry if I missed a few people. You got Stephen or Cara and Scott over there. I'm sorry if I'm missing a few people, but personally, thank you very much. Thanks to the hard work and commitment of our residents, businesses, city staff, and my fellow council members, we continue to build momentum towards a brighter future. We've proven over the past year that there's no challenge that this community can't take on when we work together. From the response and recovery efforts of Tropical Storm Hilary to embrace the new economic development opportunities and improving our parks infrastructure, it's clear that Cathedral City is meeting the moment. I'm excited to see our growth and to maintain our reputation as safe, inclusive, family-oriented community that values, respects, and supports human differences and diverse perspectives. And last year, we showed you the city's first ever 5-year strategic plan. This is how we install checks and balances to ensure we stay on track. Back in January, the City Council and city staff met at our annual goal-setting session at a day-long workshop to discuss updates to the strategic plan. Our council approved those updates back in February, and we encourage everyone in this room to keep track of the city's progress. The city's 5-year strategic plan is now available for residents to review and discover Cathedral City on the Discover Cathedral City homepage. The plan provides a long-term perspective for service delivery and budgeting, as well as operational addressing and current needs and priorities. And that's not to say the work is done or the plan is finished. The strategic plan will be a static document. It will be reviewed, updated, and revised annually to reflect City Council priorities, business priorities, creating involving customer needs and expectations, technology, and emerging legal and regulatory requirements. It's a big deal, and our city council appreciates the leadership and support provided by the community and staff, which allows everyone to engage in a very inclusive and thoughtful process. And now I'd like to introduce our city's incredible city council. Please rise. Mayor Pro Tem Nancy Ross, Councilmember Ernest Gutierrez, Councilmember Raymond Gregory, and don't tell anyone, one of my favorite, Councilmember Rita Lamb. With the exception of Nancy Ross, all of them are prior mayors, and I believe Nancy's going to be running again, so see what happens soon. So, yeah, I think so. I would also like to recognize our city manager, he's incredible, and our assistant city manager, Ann Ambrose. Please stand up. You guys are awesome. Thank you all for your continued leadership and passion for this community. I also want to thank Lucas Pinion, representing Congressman Ruiz's office, and Felipe Ortez here on behalf of Assemblyman Greg Wallace. We appreciate the partnership and collaboration. These are very important individuals I'm going to mention too, because they were always working. I want to thank our city department heads and division leads, Police Chief George Crum, Fire Chief Mike Contreras, Public Works Engineer Director John Corella, stand up, yeah, City Engineer Armando Balzone, and Public Works Manager Deanna Pesgrove. Andrew Feinstein, our Director of Community and Economic Development, Kevin Bursock, our Financial Service Director, Eugene Torres, Human Resource Manager, Ryan Hunt, our Communications Event Manager, who helped put this on along with Chris Parman, and of course, Tracy Hermosello and Christina Burton, who are always out there to help this council. Thank you for what you do today, not only for today, but every day. Thank you all very much. Oh yeah, this is kind of important. I saw some, if you've been a past council member or on a commission, please stand. I know Shelley Kaplan out there, Alan Cavallo's out there. Please stand because we're here because of all the work you've done too. Thank you guys. Thank you. Another important milestone this past year for Cathedral City is our InterGov project as our IT, building and safety and engineering, finance, fire planning teams work to make it easier for our residents and businesses to access more services online. Gretchen, you'll probably appreciate this the most too. InterGov is a large software ecosystem that integrates citywide application submission, digital plan checks, invoicing, workflow, permits, and inspection. The software is also comprised of a website portal called Citizen Self-Service. This website portal allows residents to comply for permits, plans, and license anytime, anywhere. In addition to the application submission, residents can pay invoice, request inspections, renew business license, submit plan revisions, print permits and license, and manage all things Cathedral City in one portal. Our city's future developers will no longer have to come into the city hall, drop off heavy paper plan sets during business hours to get their projects moving forward. Instead, they can conveniently access our online portal from their home or business on their schedule. That deserves a round of applause. Thank you, IT. Cathedral City has it going on, folks. Last year at this podium, then Mayor Lamb mentioned Cathedral City is on fire. And that if you're not having fun at Cathedral City, you're not doing it right. Well, I might steal both of those, council member, if you don't mind. But just don't take our word for it. Let's look at some of our special events that brought residents and visitors together to celebrate Cathedral City. It's been a special year, and the best is yet to come. It's my honor to be able to announce this year's headline performer for the 10th anniversary of the Cathedral City International Hot Air Balloon Festival. Join us Saturday, November 23rd at 5 p.m. for a special concert. I'm building this up, everybody. By none other than, everybody hit the table, drum roll. Leanne Rimes. Boy, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. We can't wait to welcome you and thousands of attendees as we pack the amphitheater for what should be an incredible, memorable 10th anniversary celebration of one of the Valley's most popular events. Staying with entertainment options in Cathedral City, the Mary Pickford Theater continues to provide moviegoers the best viewing experience in the entire Coachella Valley. And over the past year, they've also proven themselves as an event space capable of hosting different types of events. Later this month, this beautiful venue in the heart of our downtown will introduce a new and exciting way for guests to experience the movies. It's a game changer, and we'll be thrilled to show everyone a sneak peek.
Working with ScreenX, and we're very excited what they're doing. Everything we do as storytellers, we're looking how do we immerse an audience. That's what ScreenX is going to do.
What you can actually see, your whole vision is very widescreen, and it's to me that's the ideal format you should tell a film in. Are you ready?
ScreenX may be the future of cinema. I think it's great to have something that really surrounds you in a real way.
ScreenX is this fresh take and this feeling that you're even more into it, more immersed.
There's a whole world we've been missing out on.
It's a thrill ride, told on a canvas, stretching out in every direction. That boundary, coming right up to that edge.
Heads up!
I have a blast with ScreenX. I think it's such a cool tool for filmmakers. It's just a totally new experience. It's 3D without the glasses.
Now I have seen everything.
Wow, that incredible. Joining me now is Damon Rubio, the founder and president of Deep Place Entertainment. Damien, thanks for being here, and a huge thank you to Mary Pickford, and we're proud to have you here in Cathedral City. Do you rent that out by the week? Can I just stay there all week and never leave?
All week long,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely.
That video was impressive. Could you talk about ScreenX and what moviegoers can look forward to do with this new viewing experience at Mary Pickford?
We're very, very excited to be able to bring ScreenX to the Coachella Valley. We actually have, there's only about 30 of these right now in the country. It's starting to really grow. And we were able to get the exclusive rights to bring it into Coachella Valley for us. And it's going to be really, really an amazing experience. Essentially, for those who remember Cinerama Dome and even earlier version that we had, Escape, this is really taking those to the next level and just adding technology and really putting it on steroids. It's a fully immersive image that's completely all around you while you're in the auditorium. So essentially the front screen where all the action is, and then the two side walls, the entire wall becomes additional screen, and it's just an amazing experience.
It sounds that, is the sound system, is that new as well as the visual?
So the sound system is still, yes, kind of upped, a little bit more speakers, and we've removed, we've replaced everything, because obviously with the side walls now becoming screen, we have to move the speakers up and kind of make some changes and stuff. But yes, the overall experience is just going to be amazing, both visually and audible.
And the popcorn's still delicious, right?
Well, and the popcorn's always delicious, no matter what.
I go there just for the popcorn sometimes. Pick it up. How do guests reserve a ticket for the ScreenX experience, and how many movies will feature this technology as well moving to the summer blockbuster season?
Yeah, so we're actually going to start releasing tickets very soon to our first film, which will be in ScreenX, which will be Furiosa, the new Mad Max film. So that'll actually go on sale in the next couple days, so people can actually get their tickets to see ScreenX, Furiosa in ScreenX when it opens on May 24th. And yeah, it's really cool because there's going to be a lot of the big summer films that are coming out in this format. We actually have Despicable Me. We have the new Twisters movie, so lots of action there. And of course, the film of the summer, which will be Deadpool Wolverine, will also be featured in ScreenX. So it'll be very, very good summer.
I think that's going to be wonderful. This is really impressive here, too. The city of Cathedral City is proud to be a sponsor of the Palm Springs International Film Festival, in a large part because of how many great movies come to the Mary Pickford Theater in downtown. Could you talk about the importance of this partnership and how it continues to grow?
Yeah, I mean, the Palm Springs International Film Festival is not only important to us as a theater and a business, but just from our company corporate mission. I mean, one of the things, the reason we're in this business is just because we love movies. And yes, it's great to have blockbuster films, like a Deadpool or a Furiosa, and that's what pays the bills. But at the end of the day, celebrating cinema and the art of cinema and, really kind of sometimes getting into the weeds is what's important to us. So for us at the Mary Pickford to be able to be associated with the Palm Springs International Film Festival and to work so closely with them to bring, some of those films to our venue, and then not only that, bring those movie lovers to our venue is so important. And it's great that it serves our local community and that a lot of folks are able to access it, in the community to come to the Pickford, but it's also great because it really expands our reach, and we get so many other folks from not only across the valley who discover the Pickford because of the film festival, but across Southern California who visit. So it's super important, and we couldn't be prouder to continue to work with those guys.
Thank you. The Old Gays panel discussion and book signing event was a great night for Cathedral City and Mary Pickford Theater. This is such a great venue for entertainment, not just movies. What do you have planned for the upcoming year that the resident visitors could look forward to?
Yeah, well, we are always on the search for the next great kind of non-movie event that we can host. We were so excited to be part of the Old Gays event, and it really, I think, went off really well, and a lot of people enjoyed their time. We've also been doing a lot of other live events, kind of stuff like our Candlelight series. And of course, as we move into this next year, we're looking to do more speaker series and even more Q&As like we had been doing with filmmakers and stuff like that. So really, anytime someone comes to us and pitches us a great event and just needs a venue, we're open to it because that's what we really are at the end of the day, is just a community venue where lots of cool things can happen in addition to film.
Right. Thank you. Damien, thank you so much. We're looking forward to see ScreenX.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
It's been a big year for momentum in our restaurant space throughout the city, Cathedral City. The residential development is growing as well. Cathedral City issued a near record number of building permits, 22 and 23, and 2 projects are ongoing established communities. One is Rio del Sol, a collection of our 4 neighborhoods with homes dating back to the mid-1980s. Local home builder, GHA Companies, is developing within the Rio del Sol Master Plan community and a total of 220 new homes. 2 of the neighborhoods are under construction, including Montecito, Pazio, each offering floor plans. Mario Gonzalez, stand up and take a round of applause for all the building you've been doing in here. Yeah. And in Coachella Valley. Thank you, Mario. The second project expands the footprint of Campanelli. Now Santa Clarita headquarter Williams Homes is building an additional 144 houses in a range of 6 floor plans. On vacant land immediately east of Campanelli, Desert Housing Ventures of Newport Beach plans to break ground on Mountain View Estates, comprising 110 single-family homes. Each would have their own accessory dwelling units and with its own garage. I think that's awesome, guys. I'm sorry. I mean, we've been waiting a long time for this, and we've got it going on. Now I'm proud to introduce Mayor Pro Tem Nancy Ross to you to give a scoop on what's new for restaurants and hotels in Cathedral City. Go, Nancy.
Thanks, Mayor. The restaurant and retail options in Cathedral City got even better this past year. And while it's an exciting time to be a resident, we're also excited to open our doors to visitors from across Coachella Valley and around the globe. The taste of Cathedral City has never been more vibrant, and our downtown area is home to several new dining options, with even more set to open later this year. On the east end of the commercial development will be the city's 5th Starbucks. The next pad west of the coffee chain will feature a trio of inline shops. Chipotle Mexican Grill will find the middle pad, offering a drive-through for pickup only. The national burger chain Farmer Boys will open west of Chipotle, and the westernmost pad will be a Circle K convenience store and fueling pumps. Potential uses of the remaining 8 acres include residential, hotel, or even special use commercial. Also on the horizon is a Dave's Hot Chicken drive-thru just south of Habit Burger Grill, which opened earlier this year in Date Palm Plaza between Ramon and McCollum Way. I am also thrilled to highlight the opening of multiple restaurants and grocery retail along Highway 111. Super Taco, a family-owned restaurant serving authentic Mexican food, recently relocated to a new colorful location in Cathedral City along East Palm Canyon. And don't miss the Spice Rack, located next to Anytime Fitness. The convenience grocery store specializes in Indian ingredients, Mediterranean spices, and British goods, and is one of the only locations in the entire Coachella Valley to provide these products. Formerly known as Umami Soul, Beat Please has brought diners a completely new concept and menu to enjoy across the street from Trader Joe's. With more than 20 years in the Valley, they continue to take pride in the quality of their savory Korean dishes and uniqueness of flavor. Moving to our hotels, where the Paloma Resort, Hampton Inn and Suites, Best Western Plus, and the Doubletree Hotel and Golf Resort, and many more, are finding success for Cathedral City. According to our friends at Visit Greater Palm Springs, contracted room nights are already pacing ahead of the 2023, just 5 months into the year. Thank you all for supporting our small businesses in the area and discovering everything our city has to offer. These businesses are the backbone of our local community. Back to you, Mayor.
Nancy, are you hiding from us? I mean, were you a news announcer or something in your previous life? You did really good up there. That's nice. Good. Very impressed. Thank you, Nancy. As we all know, art lives here in Cathedral City, and it's a great way to celebrate our diversity. I want to recognize and thank our Public Arts Commission for a banner year advancing performing and visual arts in the community. We have an incredible artwork across the great city, and there's more on the way. Just recently, the Public Arts Commission invited artists to participate in a series of quarterly art exhibits at the Cathedral City Library. This spring, and a call for artists has been sent out for painters and muralists to paint 23 benches at Ocotillo Park, which will debut in the public of October. Is that your park? How do you do that? Everything seems to wrap around you, Nancy. 20, all those benches. Good for you. Chaired by Tom Rudolph, he's joined by Commissioners Sunshine Herrera, Crystal Mojica, Rick Travis, and Craig LaBelle. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Here to talk about the year that was in public arts and entertainment, Cathedral City Councilmember Raymond Gregory.
Hi, Mayor. Our City Council continues to be excited about the ways our residents and visitors embrace everything Cathedral City has to offer related to the arts, culture, and entertainment. And it was an especially good year for regular programming in our community amphitheater located across the street from Luchador Brewing and CB Rep in downtown Cathedral City. I want to extend a huge thank you to our residents for the success of the inaugural season of Tastes and Sounds of Cathedral City. In total, thousands came out to enjoy this 8-week series inside the community amphitheater, with the local group, the Dreamboats, drawing top attendance in early April with more than 700 residents and visitors in attendance. Pairing this program with yoga in the amphitheater earlier on Tuesdays created a full day of activities inside this beautiful venue this past spring. From hosting large-scale events like our popular Taste of Jalisco Festival and Cathedral City International Hot Air Balloon Festival to one-day events like the Autism Acceptance Walk and Coachella Valley Bully Fest, this venue is just getting started. And don't forget to join us this fall for the 10th anniversary of the Balloon Festival, headlined by none other than Leanne Rimes. Visit Greater Palm Springs honored the city's signature event with the Palm Award for Visitor Experience in October 2023. Moving next door from the amphitheater, it's also been another very successful year of momentum for our friends over at CB Rep. Critics and audiences have high praise for the 2023-2024 season. Led by Adam Karsten, CB Rep's Executive Artistic Director, performances played to full houses and multiple shows had their runs extended to meet ticket demand. We continue to find new and exciting ways to champion our vibrant diversity in Cathedral City, with a standout being the social media sensation, The Old Gays book signing, and panel discussion at the Mary Pickford Theater. The evening celebrated stories from their new book by Cathedral City residents and LGBTQ+ activists Robert Reeves, Nick Peterson, Bill Lyons, and Jesse Martin. Speaking of the Mary Pickford, don't forget to enjoy our upcoming pre-summer movie program, courtesy of the Park and Community Events Commission. Arts and entertainment can also have a lasting impact on our environment, as we recognize another momentous year for the Scrap Gallery. Led by Karen Riley and supported by the Parks and Community Events Commission, both the Butterfly Festival at Panorama Park and Springfest at Century Park experienced record attendance in 2024. Panorama Dog Park also debuted a popular new event the day before our annual Halloween Spooktacular, the inaugural Halloween Dog Costume Contest. This event drew more than 100 of Cathedral City's furry friends, as guests were able to enjoy the incredible amenities of this facility and engage in some festive fun with creative costumes. I want to thank all our community partners, commissioners, and city staff for helping us elevate arts, culture, and entertainment in Cathedral City. Back to you, Mayor.
Thank you, Raymond. Moving to Parks and Infrastructure, where Councilmember Gutierrez will touch on several improvements either underway now or on the way very soon. But first, I want to recognize and thank Parks and Community Events Commission, chaired by Erin Highland. She's joined by Commissioner Antoni Bachu, Angel Herrera, Richard Martinez, and Mario Jimenez. Let's give them a round of applause. Stand up, y'all. Yeah. Thank you. One program that communities was a huge success in Parks and Community Events Commission is yoga, the amphitheater series, with both gentle yoga class for beginners and power yoga for more advanced attendees. This year, you saw record attendance, and in case you missed it, let's look at the promotional for the 2024.
Find gratitude, find appreciation for yourself as you found this time to nurture yourself.
Light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.
We hope to see even more yoga enthusiasts in the amphitheater in 2025. As many of you know, the Dream Homes neighborhood has been critically underserved and endured many years without a park. Dream Homes is one of the oldest neighborhoods in both Cathedral City and the entire Coachella Valley. The last 5 years or so have seen a lot of hard work by the residents of Dream Home Community. Our City Council, Desert Healthcare District, Loma Linda University, El Sol Neighborhood Educational Center, Assemblyman Eduardo Garcia, and Agua Caliente Elementary School. The Dream Homes neighborhood has undergone many new improvements over the past few years. Most notably is Agua Caliente Elementary School that offers state-of-the-art classrooms and resources for our young students to thrive. Our City Council is excited to keep this momentum going with the opening Dream Home Parks in 2025. For a deeper dive into the Dream Homes Park and other infrastructure and parks improvements, it's going to turn this over to Ernesto Gutierrez.
I'm excited to talk about the progress Cathedral City has made when it comes to investing in our infrastructure. One of the most impactful projects our residents can look forward to soon is the new 7.5-acre Dream Homes Park, which broke ground in my district earlier this year. Our City Council couldn't be prouder of the state-of-the-art park coming to the Dream Homes area in 2025. Not only will it provide an area for people to engage in recreational activities like walking, jogging, playing sports, and walking their pets, it also promotes physical fitness and mental relaxation. Our residents have been involved in the design of the park and participated in several planning forums and park workshops. The Dream Homes Park will meet the needs of the community because it has been studied and designed by residents living in one of the oldest neighborhoods in the entire Coachella Valley. That makes this project so special. The City Council also approved a construction contract last month to provide pavement reconstruction and repairs on the Panorama neighborhood streets impacted by Tropical Storm Hillary. Construction started earlier this month and is estimated to be completed by July of this year. Residents can also look forward to a new sidewalk and multi-use trail currently under construction along Cathedral Canyon Drive from Dinah Shore to the Ophelia Bringus Bridge. I want to commend the Public Works and Engineering staff for the completion of the 2023 citywide paving projects. Phase 2 of the Via Dianza Sidewalk Project, the De Palm Drive paving project, and many other road improvements over the past year. Shifting to park improvements, where our City Council is extremely proud of the park upgrades and renovations at Dennis Key Soccer Park, Panorama Park, Century Park, and Nakatillo Park. City parks improve our physical and mental health and strengthens communities and makes our neighborhoods more attractive places to live, work, and play. Panorama Dog Park continues to be a popular attraction for Cathedral City residents, featuring a beautiful lawn, fencing, lighting, lush landscaping, a smart irrigation system, ADA accessibility, shade structures, environmentally friendly park benches, and drink stations for both humans and dogs. You can now add a beautiful crosswalk to the list for our animal lovers and our furry friends to enjoy. We encourage our families to be the heat this summer at the Cathedral City High School pool. The City Council has once again approved a three-way joint use agreement between the City, Palm Springs Unified School District, and Desert Recreational District to provide recreational swim sessions and swim lessons at the Cathedral City High School pool. The pool will be opened to Cathedral City residents from Monday, June 10th to Friday, August 9th this summer. Improving the quality of Cathedral City's outside spaces remains a top priority of our City Council and our staff. These timely projects will ensure that residents and visitors can continue to enjoy these amenities for years to come. Back to you, Mayor.
Thank you, Ernesto. I want to point out that our City Council has allocated a total of $3,300 to fund scholarships for local youth wishing to participate in swim lessons, which is great partnership with Desert Recreation District. And joining me now to talk more about the pool and other exciting program is Kevin Coleman, General Manager of DRD. Before we get into a few questions, it's important to give you a feel of everything DRD is offering throughout the valley.
I think this is where the video rolls.
Nope, no video.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here, and a huge thanks to Desert Recreational District. Kevin, could you talk about the great outdoor recreational services and programming Desert Recreation District currently provides in Coachella Valley cities?
Certainly. I think the video is up. Do we want to do that first, or?
I'm not sure. Michael, was that up or? Okay, we're ready to go. Okay, now we can talk about the services y'all perform.
Certainly. So for those of you who don't know, Desert Recreation District services the vast majority of the eastern Coachella Valley. We cover about 1,865 square miles, and there's a lot of cactus and Taurus in between, but we service 16 different communities currently within our district boundaries. And we like to say we service from cradle to grave or basket to casket. We serve all ages, all ability levels, with both active recreation and whether that be sports or fitness classes or those kinds of things, to music and the arts. And so we cover a little bit of everything.
Sounds really nice. Now, I understand you have a park ranger program that keeps the parks from unhoused individuals. Can you expand a little bit about that program?
Sure. So we don't have a park ranger program yet. We're working on that. We currently have a park ambassador program, and what we do is we have regular patrol throughout the parks that we service and interaction with the park users, both those that are using the parks the way we would hope they use the parks, and both also those that are not using the parks in the way that we would like them to use the parks. And so what we found is it's been a very successful tool in being that first interaction, being a positive interaction with park users that may or may not be aware of the rules, helping them to move on to more appropriate resources, if like in the case of the unhoused. Of course, everybody has a right to be in every park. However, if the activities that they're participating in are not necessarily legal, then we will kindly ask them to move on, provide them with resources, and that's helped to lessen the burden on law enforcement to show up for every incident that happens in the park. With regard to park rangers, we are currently in the process of working on developing a true ranger program that will have certified peace officers in it, that will be able to at least deal with all the misdemeanor type activity that occurs in parks and open spaces. And as you know, we're going to have the beautiful CV Link opening up here across the valley, and that will also need to be attended to.
Thanks for that. Outdoor recreation cuts down on crime for youths, keep our youth active and away from negative outlets. Can you tell us a little about a partnership with DRD would activate in our parks and what that?
Sure, absolutely. So I would just say that any time spent in positive, constructive activities takes away from the time of unsupervised, desirable behaviors, right? So if we're actively engaged with the youth, the teens, the young adults, we're providing a space where the alternatives are less desirable, and building a sense of community and a place for those folks to give back to their community instead of take away from their community.
Thank you for that. Now, Cathedral City and Palm Springs Unified School District already are in plans with the swimming pool for this summer. Can you explain what's available for families and youth this summer?
Absolutely. So this will be the third year that we have operated the Cathedral City High School pool during the summertime in partnership with the city and Palm Springs Unified. There's a host of activities that will be available, everything from swimming lessons to water exercise, lap swimming, and then just free open splash playtime as well. We also have a couple of events scheduled throughout the summer where you can come out and splash around and watch a movie. We call them dive-in movies. Let's see. Oh, also, in addition to the generous gift to the community by the City Council to sponsor $3,000 worth of swim lessons, we also have through First Five Riverside for children 6 months to 5 years, free swim lesson opportunities open to Cathedral City residents, as well as with our partnership with Kaiser Permanente through our program called Operation Splash. We also have youth and adult swim lesson scholarships available as well. And all of the information with the pool schedule and how to apply for those different scholarships is available on our website, myrecreationdistrict.com.
Exciting. I mean, the lessons are very important. My first lessons was when my father just threw me in the pool. He's like, hey, how's it going? You know.
Yeah, right?
And then I'm so old, we used to call swimming pools plunges when we used to go down to the neighborhood plunge. But thank you so much for enlightening us what's going on, and hope to see you soon.
My pleasure. And Mayor, if I might, we've been carrying this trophy around. And for those of you that don't know, Desert Recreation District, our foundation, Desert Recreation Foundation, hosts an annual bowling tournament, and we call it the Muni Cup. And it's primarily for agency personnel and partners to get out and just have a good time. Well, this year, the City of Cathedral City's team, and I believe there's some of them here. There we go. There we go.
Who was that? Come on up here and get the trophy.
They ended up.
Make some sound. Come up here and be recognized.
They ended up being the Muni Cup champions this year, and will have their perpetual trophy in City Hall and bragging rights for 1 year. And then I know the rest of the cities are gunning for you. So here you go. Congratulations.
You know, I'm going to go off script just for a second here, since everybody's been getting kudos for bowling and, other things. I've been really blessed to be able to be on council few times for years now, but it comes at a cost when you got family and business. But I wouldn't be able to do this. And what brought this to my mind when I was looking at the date here, I said, oh my gosh, my anniversary is on May 17th. So I asked my wife, I says, how long have we been married? So she got on the ad machine. She was there about like 35 minutes. It goes, this May, 55 years. So I just got to say, you know, Rhonda, you know, and this lady here is a mother of 2, grandmother of 5, and a great-grandmother of 2. Stand up, Rhonda. Let everyone see how lucky I am. Yeah, I'm really lucky. Thank you. And now I'll probably hear it for a week or 2 because she's really shy, believe it, man. So, anyway, safe neighborhoods are the foundation of success for our residents, business community, and the visitors we receive from all over the valley and beyond. I can't think of a better representation of this than our police and fire departments. And later this month, the Cathedral City Police Department will be recognized with an award from above and beyond for their outstanding work arresting 28-year-old man who shot 2 individuals at a Los Angeles synagogue. This was a story that received national attention for how well our department handled this incident. Thank you, Cathedral City Police Department, for going above and beyond for apprehending this individual so the community can be safe. Thank you, Chief. Thank you and your staff. Good job. Here in Cathedral City, I'm proud of the fact that we continue to provide the community with progressive, innovative, and professional police and fire services dedicated to ensuring both community well-being and a responsiveness with integrity and excellence. Here's Councilmember Rita Lamb with more.
Thanks, Mayor. Public safety continues to be a top priority for the City Council. Safe neighborhoods are foundational to the success of our community, and the Cathedral City Police and Fire Departments are committed to building community and being responsive to incidents and emergency situations. Starting with Cathedral City Fire, where Chief Michael Contreras and his staff have put a large focus on the department's Community Risk Reduction Program. This includes the debut of a new ambulance, which neighborhood residents and City Council rolled back in a ceremony last month at Fire Station 3, located at Landau Boulevard. This past year was filled with accomplishments and enhancements for the fire department, as Cathedral City Fire Department approaches an incredible 1,500 plus hours of training opportunities and academy participation for their employees. Our fire department has also organized and hosted several disaster preparedness classes in English and Spanish, both in 2023 and continuing into 2024. This includes CERT training, Stop the Bleed, fall prevention, and CPR courses. Our police department, led by Chief Cron, is also making our City Council proud with the implementation of the Public Safety Enterprise Communication Radio platform, which proved to be invaluable during Tropical Storm Hillary. They've also increased staffing into the Detective Bureau and reestablished the Traffic Bureau with a sergeant and 3 motorcycle officers to patrol our main arteries and reduce the number of drivers speeding on our roadways. Our police officers and firefighters not only serve and protect our city every day, but they invest in reaching out to the community to listen and make connections. You will see our officers and firefighters at our special events, such as our annual LGBT Days event, Halloween Spooktacular, Snowfest, and the Boys and Girls Club's Meatball Festival, and CCPD's Back to School Backpack Giveaway event in the amphitheater. Both departments helped Cathedral City achieve a perfect score of 100 in the Human Rights Campaign's Municipal Equality Index scorecard. The scorecard examined the laws, policies, and services of municipalities and rated them based on their inclusivity of LGBTQ plus people who live and work here. In addition to public safety and safe neighborhoods, an educated workforce and growing hometown talent is also foundational to our city's future success. A shining example of this is the new CCFD Fire Cadet Program, a community-based initiative that gives young men and women who are growing up in the community exposure to the fire service, and specifically CCFD as a career opportunity. As you can see, it's an exciting time to be in Cathedral City as our public safety departments go above and beyond to keep the community and our residents safe. Back to you, Mayor Carnevale.
Thank you. Thanks, Rita. Appreciate it. Cathedral City Fire Chief Michael Contreras and Cathedral City Police Chief George Crum, thanks for being here, and a huge thanks for everything you and your employees do to keep the city safe and thriving in our community. I just got to, yeah, they deserve that. You know, we just recently, you probably heard about the Elks Lodge fire we had here. So I went down there in the morning just to see what was going on. And typically when you see the police department and fire department at events like this, you know, they're all dressed up nice and, you know, shiny, and all the shoes are shining. But to go out there and actually see this fire department going into this building when it was burning and the roofs were falling down, and I believe there was even a body laying there. I just took a whole different perspective on what they do and how they do it, because you always think, hey, they're always there smiling and happy. The police chief was there with his crew. It was just amazing the work they do and what we don't normally see. But when they're there for us, they're there. And then on Hillary, the fire department, police department, they did such a fabulous job. But we bless you and we thank you, and just always stay safe out there. Thank you for what you guys do. Okay, well, this is the end of it here. Thank you all for thank you all. Okay, hang on, back up. Thank you all for everything. Is that right? I'm not saying. Are keeping our city moving forward. This is a pitch I got to make. Ryan told me how to do this. Okay, before you go, if you have a minute, 1 minute a month to help make Cathedral City better, the city is working on flash votes, scientific surveys to engage the community and gather valuable input from residents about where they consume news and information, and about the city, as well as feedback related to our community events. If you can right now, please pull out your cell phones and sign up to flashvote.com/Cathedral City. Joining takes us less than a minute, and your input is always kept anonymous. Sign up now so you don't miss the first survey coming soon. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Everyone stay well. Thank you.
There's a new